Yo, what up guys? Welcome to this week's patch note video where we're going to cover everything going on in RuneScape this week. We also have as well this post here that I actually didn't see, so we're going to cover it today too, which is the Combat Mastery Achievements too. This sounds pretty cool and something that will add a decent amount of time to the game content-wise. For those of you that have maybe like hit endgame already, you've done all the bosses, it gives you a few more things to look forward to. So let's take a look at this first and see. It says this week is a patch week again, so let's see. Halloween isn't the only thing just around the corner. We know Group Ironman is coming already. We talked about this in like the last video, I think, October 28th, so this is pretty cool. I still don't know whether I'm going to actually do this or not. I want to do it, of course, but it's whether I find the time, and yeah, pretty much just that. Getting it organized, finding the time, making sure it's actually good to watch. So we'll see what happens with it. Runefest 2025 update. We have Runefest is getting an extra 1,000 tickets here, as you can see, and any refunded tickets from the original 2,000 apparently, and you can buy these tomorrow. You can buy these tomorrow from 4 p.m, which is pretty cool. So I mean, they sold out like instantly last time, I believe. So hopefully you guys can get your hands on them if you do plan on going to this. And this one shouldn't be an issue anymore because it's their own, the venue they sorted out is like through themselves. They're not relying on the other company anymore. So there you go. So this post here will be linked in the description, and you can find the actual Runefest website there if you want to do that. But there you go. So the new Runefest is back on. Sounds good. They have a merch update with some more stuff here, some comics, if you're interested in those. There you go. And then patch notes. This is the patch week. Damn, that's pretty small for a patch week. It's pretty small for a patch week. But let's see. Fix an issue that was causing damage from McFarlane's aid to be incorrectly modified when the pillars were about to expire. Added a message about the scaled damage in the quest version of Gate of Elidinus. Fix an issue with the Gate of Elidinus being practice mode after finishing Ode to the Devourer. Isn't this, didn't we already see all this? I'm sure this was in the last one. Fix an issue with Eddie briefly showing full size when familiar is hit as an override. Okay, fix an error with the memory dowser at the Uncharted Isles. I feel like I've seen some of these before. Am I on the right date, right? So yeah, 7th of October. What the frick? Okay. Cold fixed. Readjusted the click boxes. We've seen this. Icthalin's aid can no longer be used by players in the safe zone. Fixed issue with memory dowser and divination energy when used alongside a nightmare Musfa. The eclipsed soul prayer will now refresh the active heal duration if the player critically strikes. This is a good buff to that, actually. Cool. The eclipsed soul prayer will no longer have its heal turned off if the player turns their prayer off. And then this is something I mentioned as well. So these are two buffs basically. I don't know if these are fixes and they were meant to be like this in the first place, but these are now working as, when I made the video I was like, this should probably work like this, and they've done it, so it's good. So basically now whenever you crit again, the heal duration will just constantly be up, so you'll never have like, it's only like a second or two downtime usually, but that still adds up over time for sure. So that'll always be up now probably, because is it 6 seconds? I think it is 6 or 8, something like that. It's long enough to crit again, like it is really, especially with like magic and stuff. And then this one here, if you prayer flicked, like if you got the crit and then you prayer flicked to like protect melee, protect range or whatever, and you would instantly lose the heal, and it would just take that full 6 seconds again before you could even proc it again. So like if you swap back to the thing, yeah, cool. This is good. General, several pets are no longer missing their related sound effects. Okay, fix an issue where players with partial completion of both Sins of the Father and Extinction were getting stuck. Readjusted the recent Skybox changes. Yeah, there was some weird stuff with the Skybox changes. I can't remember exactly what it was. As if it made places look really dark or really light, or just off a little bit. Fixed an issue that caused the cooking animation to loop without the player's intervention within the clan citadel. Corrected a typo. Okay, cool. Players' walking animation should be correctly reset, and the large and huge meteorites can now be used on a free-to-play world. There you go. So I mean, this is cool. This is definitely interesting. Maybe I'll test this again. Probably won't make a full video on it. There's not a whole lot of point. Like, it's still gonna, I still don't think this is gonna be enough regen or enough sustain to make it like super good. Maybe with the extra little bit of damage you get, it'd be worth it now. But Soul Split's just really good. Soul Split's just really good. But anyway, chat log. There is a rune skill and chill stream on October 9th. Okay. Treasure Hunter calendar. Nothing over the top here. Just the same stuff that we would expect. And then the community showcase stuff, which again is always really cool. Cool. Alright, so that is patch week this week. And then the next thing I wanted to look at was this. The right-click examine. The combat mastery achievements. So we have heard about this already. I just completely forgot about it, to be fair, until this. So this is good. So it says, what is this update? War has a new task for you, project. Okay. Combat mastery achievements are designed as a way for you to gain recognition for your PVM ability via the completion of the new combat focused task set. So basically, there's going to be loads of different things. I mean, it's going to say here. So in the same structure as old school RuneScape, we're planning on releasing 6 tiers of achievements: easy, medium, hard, elite, master, and grandmaster. They will be released with 3 categories of achievements: kill speed, kill count, and mechanical achievements. Kill speed. These achievements ask you to defeat a boss or encounter in the way you're familiar with, but push you to squeeze out that last bit of damage to speed up the kill. Examples might include defeat Nex, Angel of Death, in less than 2 minutes with a team size of 7 or fewer. Damn, that's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. Defeat Black Sword Dragon under 1 minute 30, so probably like a flight skip, I guess. And then kill count is going to be if Outglazer takes a minute to defeat, we might want to ask you to defeat 100 of them. If Zuck takes 30 minutes to defeat, it's an unreasonable stretch to complete 100. Makes sense, as the time investment is massive. You may be asked to complete 10 or 25. This makes sense. It's kind of like Elite Dungeons with the way the drop rate works, right? Like, if you have a boss where you kill it for 3 minutes and the drop's like 1 in 250 or something, like Raksha, makes sense, right? But if it's Elite Dungeons, it's like 1 in 50, 1 in 55 or something for a rare drop, because obviously it takes a lot longer to do that than it does this. So there you go. Mechanical. These achievements ask you to defeat a boss in an intended or difficult way, leading you to perfect your understanding of mechanics. I like this one a lot. This is a really cool idea. So defeat Taraket while both the corpse carrier and bloated monstrosity remain alive. So don't kill the bloats, which means you're going to be taking a lot more damage, which means you have to throw out a ton more damage yourself, and also maybe have some like tank gear on, or make sure you can soul split flick correctly, this sort of stuff. Defeat the ambassador without taking damage from a black hole, so make sure you don't miss any of those. Defeat Araxi while path 1 is open without allowing Araxor and Araxi to summon any minions, so get a minion skip. Holy crap, they're putting minion skip on there, that's cool. Defeat Nakatara without taking damage from Soulfire. Is that the waves, maybe? The waves of damage, like don't get hit once. That's crazy. Defeat Solak without him reabsorbing the blight afflicted core. Defeat Nex Angel of Death in a team size of 2 or fewer. Duo Nex Angel of Death, or solo it, of course. Defeat Arglaso at 4000 in Rage. Complete a 200 kill streak at Telos. Defeat Beastmaster solo. There's quite a few things in here, and I like this because these are things that I've seen people like doing, and people are talking about it, and people said, oh, why don't you try and do this? And I've never really been interested in doing it, but depending on the rewards that you get from this, which we're going to talk about in a minute, maybe we'll do it. You know, it adds that little bit of an extra drive. These may be additionally, they may additionally be grouped up. For example, consider the following: perfect Nakatara completing the following achievements, and then it's going to have loads of different ones. So like, yeah, okay, cool. I like the idea of this a lot. And while these may not be the ones that they use, of course, likely they will use them, or most of them, maybe in a slightly different way or something. But it's cool. I like the idea of it. It sounds really good. Rewards. One of the key design aims from this allows players to flex their combat ability to other players around them. We're cooking up some ideas on this, but in the meantime, we also want to explore some gameplay altering rewards to give you a tangible benefit for completing combat achievements. These shouldn't offer additional power as players, but should instead offer quality of life improvements to reduce friction in your boss encounters. I mean, so they said here about it being just to like flex their combat ability. for the most part, for players that are doing things like this, that's probably enough, honestly. But quality of life still sounds good, as long as, like they say, it doesn't give power. So for example, we already have these in game, where the totem of intimidation means you don't have to get kill count for God Wars Dungeon 1. Ring of Death, you get an increased charge capacity. This is all in game, but these are examples of the sort of thing that they may add as rewards as well. So hey, that's good. I like the idea of it, but I mean, giving like a cool cape once you've done all of them, or a cool override or something, people will go for it for that anyway. Even a pet, something like that, just anything that they can just have as a cosmetic even. So I think RuneScape could utilize cosmetic rewards quite a bit more than it already does, in my opinion. Anyway, let's see. Skilling bosses, should they be included in combat achievements? Probably, yeah, probably. But this is you can jump into Discord and give feedback on this. What rewards can we offer? And if you could make any combat achievements, what would they be? There you go. But this is cool. I like the idea of this a lot, and I'm kind of looking forward to this. Maybe we'll give it another month or two of content to grind through. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.